Let's launch the game. As mentioned, I do have a donation incentive. If I happen to get $100 during this stream, we will do something extremely stupid, and I will play it on a Dancepad, and I will also show you me playing it on a Dancepad. And you don't have to donate 100 at once. Any amount will work towards that goal, and everyone will work on that together. So, if you would like to contribute to that and make some stupid things happen, then you can do so. Oh no. Ah, jeez. I just want to make this like fit. There we go. Yeah. Now we're good. It wasn't big enough before. This doesn't matter because you're not going to see it like ever again. Launching Jusant. I apologize for the slow startup, but that's the power of us doing morning and night announcements at like the same time. Also, I did some pre-testing because this game was bringing my controller to its fucking knees. Like, actually obliterating my controller, and I discovered that it seems to have, like, some amount of, like, bad DLSS stuff going on by default. That I had to actually, like, change to something else because it was bad. Alrighty. So welcome everyone to Jusant. I do need to turn up the audio because I had like turned it down when I was doing other stuff. We have a regular controller for the time being, but feel free to contribute. So the way this game works, it's a climbing game. It feels really good. It's got like good scale. It's very climby. French nautical term for a receding tide. What's the French term for a receding hairline? Never heard of this. It's from, I think it's from the makers of, like, Life is Strange or something, if I recall correctly. I think it's the same studio. Something like that. Oh, I just realized. I still have the fire playing. Yeah, Ovi did play this once, and I played the demo on Steam Next Fest once. But I have never actually played the finished version. All I played was the Next Fest demo, which was 20 minutes long, and I feel like it was basically like the perfect demo, I feel. Like, the pacing and everything was so good, and it just, like, ended in the exact way you would expect it to. I was like, if it ends here, it's perfect. And then it ended, and I was like, yes! Yes! And I celebrated. And then I put it on my wish list. It was how you make a good demo. Bird. Bird. Whoa. That was some FSR shit. Did you see that? Or DLSS shit? Birds. It's a tall thing. So we're gonna climb that whole thing, theoretically. I don't know how close the scale of that is in comparison to real life, but... Quab. How does everyone feel about crabs? I'm a big crab fan. I feel like crabs, like, didn't used to be that popular, and then suddenly they just, like, exploded on the internet, and now, like, everyone loves crabs. Like, I guess it's always been, like, a slow burn, because there was, like, giant enemy crab kind of stuff, but it's more like last year, I feel, is when crabs started to really pop off. Taste okay? I think they taste fantastic, but I'm just talking about, like, you know, them as a whole. Like, the overall experience of a crab. So that thing right there That's what we're aiming towards. Crab Rave started the process of everything turning into crab. Crab Rave is... It was definitely a big starting point. Am I supposed to be able to move, or am I waiting until the chapter text is gone? Fantastic. Oh. Oh, the game wasn't selected for some reason. Alright. I was wondering why that wasn't doing anything. Oh. Wait, how far back can I go? I'm definitely one of those people that if I see a way to, like, go backwards at the very start of the game, I cannot resist doing so. What is this? Is that like a clown shoe? You game like a dev? Well, I've got good news for you with that. I wouldn't really call myself a dev, but I do work at an indie game studio, and I do have a good amount of experience with testing and other things like that. So I actually really enjoy playing a game in a sort of analytical way and thinking about like the thought process behind things and why things are designed the way they are. Because I just find that really fun. So the way this game works, so I always appreciate when a climbing game like feels like you're climbing, right? So you hold left trigger to grab with your left hand, and you move up, and then right trigger for your other one, and you have to like go back and forth to climb. By the way, here's a general game dev thing, right? So obviously it leads to just one place, and you have this like beacon on the wall to guide you here, which takes you to the tutorial thing. But once you grab it, you start climbing, and it's just very simple, just climbing the ladder thing, and then suddenly the rung is broken, right? The rung of the ladder is broken, but you can still see that it works the same way, so your brain just like kind of like processes it as, you know, you keep doing the same thing you're doing because it works the same way, and that's when you start to get the experience that like your hand is moving into different places and you can like go for the rocks rather than the ladder itself, and now there's like an amount of choice in the climbing. That's the kind of stuff I find cool. Like that's like good tutorialization. Whoops. That was the wrong button. But it like gets you into the feel of the game in like a really simple way. Alright, how do I release it? Because I don't... Okay. Like that there's no stamina. There is actually stamina, and you will see that later. And there isn't, to my knowledge, there isn't like a full yellow paint kind of thing, but... Oh, wait, there was a donation. Hold on, let me check on that. I should put this on my other monitor so I can actually easily see when a donation comes in, but, I see we got $35 already. $25. Let's get that crotch cam from Anonymous. Unhinged. I respect it. Yeah, so this game doesn't have, like... Hello? Why is it not... Oh, right, I'm in tutorial land. Press B to wind it in. I was like really confused because I was expecting to still have control. But yeah, there is an amount of stamina. It's just not really what you would expect from stamina, and it doesn't hinder the game in any way. It's more like just a minor inconvenience. And yeah, there isn't exactly a yellow paint thing, but they will use color every so often, like a blue rope, but that's like, you know, understandable. Or like some marks on a wall or something. Yeah, it's yellow paint light, exactly. And now same thing. So before we had the experience of climbing up a ladder, and then it got like turned into rocks, and you get to this, and you see this thing right here, so you already know this is going to be a climb thing, even though it has the text, and like the button prompts and everything. Realistically, it's just the same thing, and it's introducing it in another way, so you're seeing that the rope just works the exact same way. So you know you're going to climb ropes, you're going to climb rocks, and you're going to climb ladders. In fact, the ropes also have staples on them, which is kind of reminiscent of the ladders themselves. Just some fun things to think about and pay attention to. Oh. Darkness imprisoning me. And now, the next kind of obstacle. Still tutorializing. Now you can climb on wood, works the same way. However, you can no longer go up. You can't go up any higher. But what you do see, this is what I mean by it's like kind of like yellow paint, is you can see marks on the wood, and they're horizontal. And you can see that the wood goes the whole way across because of this like area right here. It like goes past where you currently are. So it lets you know that, you know, you can go over this way. And then once you get that way, you see this, and there's like, now this shows you that you can like go around the corner as well with the blue to catch the eye. When on the ground, B winds in the rope. It sure do. Yo, a chair with a hole in it? Is that the one that like James Bond did when like they kept smacking his balls or whatever? Which movie was that? I don't remember. That was weird. Almost like yellow paint is a lazy solution to a simple problem. So true. What's up, 44? Casino Royale. Yes, that's the one. Thank you. I appreciate that people know their Bond ball smacking scenes. Thank you very much, McD. Yeah, Lacris, the lighting of the lamp pointing upwards to like follow the light and see the shadow of the ladder like projected onto the wall, also good. I'm like not used to this. Green. 3 small icons represent secondary pythons. If they're full, they're available to use. If they're empty, fuck. Alright, so once again, now we have the same... oh, the pythons are already attached to a wall. Okay, so same thing again. Now we got rocks, but now it's going to the side. Just the next clear evolutionary progression. Place a python. That's, did I place it? I think I placed it. I did, okay, cool. Alright, so here's the thing that I was talking about before. Or maybe we're not there yet. No, we're not there yet. My bad. Hold A. Hold to load a jump. The light was yellow too. Yeah, good old yellow. Everything is yellow paint. So here you go. The right hand gauge represents your stamina monitor, and keep it topped up to prevent yourself from falling. But the thing is, you'll see why it like doesn't really matter. Loading jump. Yeah, we need a loading bar every single time you jump in this game. I feel like that would really bring it home. That's what this game's missing. Now it's just reminding you can place a python. I don't even know how to pronounce that, I'm gonna be real. Ugh. But yeah, the pythons are like kind of a mechanic to they're a mechanic to make falling less punishing, so you can like choose where to place them based on like how confident you feel. Now left stick to rest. So this is the thing that I'm talking about, is it doesn't detract from the game in any way. You literally just like, you just press a button and you gain your stamina back. And the whole point of that, I guess, is just so you can't like go for too long without doing anything. Or you can't do things for too long, which I'd imagine is only going to be a thing to even think about like later in the game. I don't actually currently know the point of it, but I would bet that they wouldn't put that mechanic in if they didn't have a very intentional reason for it. For later. let's climb the thing. Oh, we can't climb that. There's a whole bunch of demons with their horns sticking through the wall. Can't believe they all ram their heads into it at the same time. Ooh. A mining helmet. For some reason my brain thought this was like a snail. Can you like kind of see it? Like when you combine it with the thing to the left of it? I thought of like a snail. Yeah, yellow. Yeah, so fucking lazy. Unbelievable. And I know there are definitely other mechanics in this game, just judging by the fact that there's like a whole bunch of controls that I haven't seen before. I won't be able to use those on the Dancepad because I physically do not have them assigned because I don't have enough buttons. Another sleep turning over stones at the old delta. Harvest 2 belay stations for parts. A good catch. That should be enough to reopen the route to the old cape. Otherwise, it's all smooth sailing. A couple of old lanterns I think I can revive. Folks used to throw this stuff away. Oh, and I finally caught an old knitting machine for Elmo, who's been asking for one for cycles. Not in great shape, but we should be able to tinker with it. Still not sure I'm going to haul it up to low tide, though. Note to self. Stop doing business with Rem. Like from, like the anime Rem? Rem's better, by the way. All he does is dismantle my discoveries and sell them for parts at the Heights. He claims to be a repairman, but he's nothing but a foam salesman. That's what. You thought it said homo. I mean, it did, otherwise I wouldn't have said that, right? Alright, so here's the thing I was talking about. Hold X to place your main carabiner on the wall. Boop. Rope can be attached to most surfaces by holding down X. Oh no, I have to drop. So you can see, you know, you see it. It's like there's something there, but what they don't do is directly say what you're supposed to do here, because they actually have faith in the player, seeing that there's something to the left, seeing that they're down here. But if you take too long, then they lose faith in the player, which is, you know, that's valid. And you can do a wall run, and it's got like a little like curved thing there. Yeah, easy as fuck. I'm so good at video games. Oh, this is the clown shoe we saw earlier. What'd it do? Oh. It's like a rappel station. So is this just for going back? Or does this take me back? Yes. Now the question is this like a checkpoint that you can like get up from, or I don't know. That might be a checkpoint for if you fall down. I don't know the exact purpose of putting one there right now. Yeah, maybe it's just to make you go backwards and get owned. There is always that possibility. Oh, what are you? Oh, clam. That command happens a bit too frequently. I think I might change that timer. What is happening? What is bro doing? Oh, it's like, okay, it's just sounds telling the story of like what was happening in those areas. Okay. Got it. So it's like the clam lets me hear the stories of the world in this area. Womp. As a reminder for anyone who has not heard, we have a donation incentive that if I get $100 during this segment, I will be playing this in a horribly inefficient and painful way, and playing it on a dance pad the size of my hand, and you will be able to watch me do that. Currently I have $25, so $75 more, and I will be punished in a hopefully extremely entertaining way. Hi, Murgle. Yeek! How are things at the sawmill? Business has been slow at the restaurant. Almost no one came to the last music night. Even though people are climbing down from all over, I know we don't play the shells anymore, but still. I was thinking that adding scaffolding to the side of the upside-down cliff might help steer passers-by this way. I miss seeing a packed potato. Can you take care of it? I checked with low tide and everyone agrees. Hey Mo! Listen, these things happen. I hope one day you'll ask me to do something besides taking boats apart to make ladders. Like, if I'm free for a romantic dinner for two? Anyway, all good for your scaffolding, since the village approves. I don't have much wood to choose from after the new path to the plain I had to build, but I still have a wreck or two left over. I'll get to it when the currents allow. Sounds pretty hard to dance on something so small. Ovi could probably do it. I owe you one, thanks. You're the best, by the way. You ever run into old Soldier Boy? I think she's rummaging around in your area right now. If you see her around, do you mind telling her I need a new hobby? A new hob for my oven? Mine's taking on water. In the meantime, set sail for the restaurant. I'm not sure how romantic it will be, but we can always share a half-cooked meal. Half-cooked? Fucking cook it, idiot. Cook it the other half. Crab. That crab was floating just a second ago. You can't fool me. Crab. Oh. Down. Oh, the camera. And look at this, look at this. There's another one of these things. We already know what that means. Whee! Raw crab. God, crab is so good. I got an important question for everyone. How do you feel about real crab versus imitation crab, which is not crab and it's fish? Like, do you have a preference between them? Do you like both equally? Like, do you despise one of them? What? Alright. Because I think over time I've come to just, like, appreciate both of them equally. It's going backwards? Is everything... Are there always... Like, how does this... What is the point of these? Oh, I'm stuck. The same. Real is better, but fake is pretty close and vastly cheaper. I think imitation crab sushi just, like, goes crazy. And, like real crab sushi wouldn't hit as hard, but, like, just for, like, a dinner... Like, yo, I could eat hella king crab legs. Do I need to place a python? What does it allow me to do? Is there a reason for this? Maybe not. Whoa! That was impressive. You'd break both your arms. There we go. Hate eating things that still look like the creature they're from. I can understand that. Do I see shiny things? Are those fireflies? I don't believe my eyes. Surely there's a thing over here, right?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Lemonade. Lemonade. Hi. Thanks for the raid. How's it going? Hope you're doing great. Nice to see you. Hi. We're playing Jusant. It's a game about climbing. We're also doing an event for charity that I am a part of, known as Summer Camp Camp. It is an event from July 11th to the 13th where we're raising money for the American Cancer Foundation, or American Cancer Society, there we go. And we do have milestones and incentives and stuff along the way. And for this game, I have an incentive that if we get $100 during the segment, I will play the entire game from when I stop on a hand-sized Dancepad controller. We're currently $25 to the $100 goal for that. So if anyone would like to donate and work towards that 75 extra dollars needed, then feel free to do so. Your contributions are all greatly appreciated. And you can make me suffer and we'll do something really stupid if we meet that, so. It wasn't until I started my shift to prepare for the crossing that I realized it's my last crossing to supply farina. After that, folks will have to make do with what they have. What I wouldn't give for things to go back to the way they were, seeing smiles on people's faces, the little uns climbing the cliffs and diving into the waves, and us water fishers learning to fish again. All the things the old folks used to tell us about sleep after sleep. But enough of this yearning for old times. I've got a desert to cross and a caravan to prepare. Not going to prepare itself, if only. So it's kind of wild that this whole place used to be underwater, which is presumably why there's like all this ocean life and like coral and stuff, which is somehow still quite alive looking. But there was like that diving board thing that I like climbed up like right down there. Hey, how about that? And also it looks like a boat, but that like diving board like thing, you know, it had sounds of people like splashing in water, so. Kind of cool, this whole place used to be underwater. Damn, still can't believe my eyes. Whoop. Oh, climbing on the ceiling. What a feeling. This is inhuman abilities. Not just inhuman strength. His bitch ass is actual Spider-Man. Oh, you can double jump off the wall and get a little higher. Or would chop off a climber. It would be extremely painful. Well, except for these that just kind of like, you know, they're all wibbly wobbly. Oh, X. Oh, yeah. So you can hit them from a distance. All right. Arrow. I gotta say, their choice of putting an arrow here is not exactly necessary. I'm gonna be real. Where do I do this from? There we go. Puppies. Wait. And now we learn that we can just swing without anything. Okay. First time I did it, I like didn't move and I was very confused. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna change that timer. That is way too often. This bot's spamming. Dashboard. And we'll make that 10 minutes instead of 5. That should be much better. Perfect. At least it's perfect for the time being, until things change. Alrighty. Oh, they look like hands. It just feels like so good to have to use the triggers back and forth to get that like climbing sensation. Like I said, I always really appreciate when games like make you feel like what you're doing. I mean, it seems to mostly be a thing for climbing, but I have seen it with other games. Like Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons does such a good job of that. It uses like the control scheme as like a metaphor for things going on in it. Yeah, they put a lot of work in just into the feeling of climbing in this game, and it like really shows. Said I can put it anywhere. Can I like go down and do a wall run? No, there's not enough space for that. Unless... Aw, that's not a real ladder. Can I like... Aw. I feel like this game has to have like secret areas you can climb to everywhere. Like am I insane for thinking that? Oh, I managed to get up, but it didn't let me actually get up there. I wonder if it's just... Is this not something you're supposed to be able to do? Oh, no, you can. Huh. Cool. I didn't have to do that whatsoever, but I feel cool that I did that. Yo, kick it over. I would be very surprised if they didn't put things like that in as like potential speedrun routes and like think about the experience of someone going back through a game and wanting to like master it and do wanting to do better. Because yeah, I saw earlier that I could have like gone from there and potentially gone up to this rung to get up here sooner. So okay, let's go to this thing first, since this is where the demo ended. I remember so little of it outside of the first little bit, but oh, like I said, this was the point where I was like, if it just ends when I reach the top of this, it's like a perfect end for a demo. Like fantastic length, gets everything across well. And when it did, I was so happy. I was overjoyed. I always appreciate when a demo doesn't like overdo itself. But I also sometimes appreciate when a demo does overdo itself and then does like way too much. Like I always mention the fact when I see people playing Lies of P, I always mention the fact that the game goes, the demo went all the way through boss 2. Which is like a lot of time. Like for the average person, that's several hours. Fish head. Hi, Patchouli. Is this a climbing game? It is. It is. A very good one at that. Hey Bianca, you must have cast off for who knows where. I went back to the postal relay. Still no water, surprise, surprise. Saul Goodman and Freddy Fazbear are still sorting through everything by hand, and I've gotten roped into helping with deliveries. Me? On Pebbleback? You can imagine what a sight that is. Even I'm laughing at myself. Still, why not, eh? It's a fresh start, and I quite like seeing the world as the mail comes in. Well, it would be nicer if this damn pebble would just change course when I ask it to. I'm telling you, it's stubborn. Worse than old Yam. Honestly though, what a nightmare. Anyway, I'm going to miss the tide at this rate. I left your mail by the door. Type for Cairn. I wouldn't say I'm hype. I'm interested in it, but there wasn't anything about Cairn that made me, like, really want to play it. But, it's like a, I'll keep my eye on this kind of thing. I would say in general, I don't have like a love for climbing games. I have a love for good games. Hey Bianca, how are things down there? I hear your boss sailed off into the horizon. Good riddance. Never liked him anyway. Things here at the hut are pretty quiet. Pizza Hut? Not many people stop by these days. Seasonal job when there are no more seasons. I'm starting to get bored. You can tell because I've started scratching letters. Tell me something to distract me, won't you? Oh, Emmy. I'm so glad to hear from you. Yeah, I'm about as useful as a buoy on a dry land. But no surprises there. You've been gone for a while, so maybe you don't know, but everything here is closed, except for old Elmo's shop. He's still raising his chocos. Bassa tried to convince him to leave with them. Remember Bassa? Absolutely not. Did you see there's a little mouse? There's a little mouse. There's a mouse. The little terror at the back of the classroom, they got caught in quite a gale. It was amazing. No one's dared try again since. Do you think they're going to keep you on if people stop coming by? You might be seeing more folks soon, though. I came across a classified ad. They're mounting an expedition to explore the crow's nest. I'd like that. But going off on an adventure with strangers? Ugh. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Heading for the clouds, huh? That sounds like quite something. I'll better stock the hold. I bet they'll come this way. You know what? You should join them. Come see me too. You don't have any excuse since you're out of a job. Hee hee hee. It would be a nice change from the very few stray travelers that still come by. Hey, the other day another climber got stuck at Weeping Rock Pass. I had to go fetch them. If only you could have seen them. Stupid enough to eat hay, as they say around here. Okay, it's settled. I'll be waiting for you. What's the name of this game? This is Jusant. 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 I have a love for bad grindy games. Honestly, I respect it. I do have a lot of friends who like find immense joy in like really, really grindy, like kind of sloppy MMO, like, you know, that kind of stuff. Never been for me. Grindy stuff doesn't super interest me. And yet I say that, but like I'm currently playing a whole bunch of gacha games, and to an extent they're extremely grindy. Does Uma Musume count? Yes, I feel like it does, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm not knowledgeable enough about Uma Musume to really answer that, because I don't have any interest in it personally. But again, I was talking about gacha games anyway, so I'd imagine that that is in that same realm. Ooh. I'm finally leaving. Oh, wait. Logbook 12 octaves after the Jusant. Oh, the Jusant is maybe then the world like fell apart or something. What did it say the definition was? I don't even remember. It said it at the start of the game. I'm finally leaving. I'm so happy I couldn't sleep a wink. At the old harbor master's office, a note caught my eye. It sounded like poetry. Expedition to the clouds, seeking hope and water. Join us at 12 octaves. Becca and Arlo's farm, Highfield, to journey together. After spending so long marinating and trying to find meaning in life, it'll do me good to see the world. As Emmy would say, that's the end of the sentence. Hopefully we'll be stopping by her hut. Just the thought of seeing her again is enough to tell me I'm making the right decision. With any luck, there will be other adventurers leaving from low tide. I don't want to make my way to the meeting point with the rest of the expedition all by myself. The only time I ever left here was for the harvest festivals when I was just a small fry, so an expedition like this is no small matter. They want to set sail for the clouds. Oh no, my parents, I forgot about them. What am I going to tell them? Hey folks, I'm off on an adventure. See you around if, and only if, I make it back alive? Of course, Bianca dear, don't forget to bring snacks. I'd better not say anything. And should I bring snacks? What else? What do people normally take on this type of trip? One thing's for sure, what's a journey without a logbook? Got it covered. Plan to make like the expeditions that set off for the salt plain in search of springs. I'm going to scatter my journal entries along the way for anyone who might come after us, starting with this message. Adventure calls, Bianca. Got Pahi as he loves his daughter raising Sims. He sure fucking does. Pahi wants so badly to just have an anime daughter. That's his dream. Pahi is like deep in it. And again, the next progression. So we had like minor, like you could just jump off, and now we have like actual singing. Oh, I actually caught that. Holy shit. Give that man a daughter. Hi, Pahi. Hi, Oive. Jusant ebb of tidewater. Move away from the land, recede. Ah, yep. That makes sense. Yeah, so... You know, all the water that was like the whole thing was like a big old waterscape, and then the water receded. Model is literally his daughter. Not exactly. Not exactly. Give me a daughter. No. I would say it's not exactly his daughter. It is, I mean, I don't know how much Pahi wants it mentioned. Like, obviously he's talked about it on stream. I don't know how he feels about having someone else talk about it, but I have a lot. Chad is his daughter, then? You can talk about whatever you want. Perfect. So Pahi's real name... No, Pahi was like a storybook character that he created. And it's kind of like an embodiment of everything he wants to be. No! How do I... Let me up. There we go. I mean, maybe I'm wrong in that, but I'm fairly certain that is what Pahi has described it as. You know, someone who sees the positive sides of life. And is like a beacon of hope. I'm just gonna drop a Paimon. Got him. Yeah, Pahi's definitely mentioned it a few times. I just wasn't sure how much he wanted that talked about on, you know, streams that weren't his own. That's all I meant with that. I asked Mo for help, but it's no use. It's no use! The door won't budge. There's no way of knowing how its inner mechanisms work. Does it have anything to do with the Lost Ocean? Mo isn't much of a handyman either, but you'd think he would have been able to figure it out between the two of us. We had to weigh anchor. A date, he said. It's true, he did seem rather dressed up to tinker around, rather perfumed too. None of this answers my questions. I've explored from deck to hold, and I'm no further along than when I started. I still don't know what you could have been used for. My lighthouse. You could have... Oh, you're talking to the lighthouse? Is that... Lighthouse, what he calls her? Him? Him. Your paintings seem to allude to water falling from the sky, but pff, that's pretty vague. Now what am I supposed to do? Ooh. Water. Alrighty. Oh. I don't need to say anything about this. I really don't need to say anything about this. Ooh. Oh! Froggy? Can't believe they turned an ass into a little guy. Oh. Oh. They broke it. And they're glowing. I kind of love this, like, it throws you into a world and you really don't understand anything that's happening. So I'm assuming you're just gonna piece it together as you continue on with like the stories and things that happen. Like this is clearly telling you that there are 5 of these locations. So we need to find the other 4 as we travel up and around the mountain. And I wonder if it's going to be completely linear or if it's going to like break off and be kind of open world for finding all the things. And I'm fairly certain that I said all these same things when I played the demo because this feels really familiar. Chapter 2 Migration. Okay, the fact that it has a chapter kind of leans me away from the idea of it being open world. But who knows? Plus it would probably be really hard to... I feel like it would be hard to get the player to go to all of them if it was fully open. Very good demo end spot for sure. Yeah, they actually nailed it. Such an extremely good demo. Whee! Oh, I can't jump. They thought of everything. Using right, your companion will be able to see the next objectives as well as certain collectibles. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. Ooh. As it's closer and closer to the center of your screen, the controller vibrates more and more, so it's like no vibration. There the vibration starts, and then it just gets like stronger and stronger and stronger. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, I love that. Love that. They did such smart things with the controls. Like in reality, they're kind of like simple, but you know. It's got a certain effect. And there's still that area over there that I thought that would be progression, but now I'd assume that is not progression, and you know how it goes. Yeah, what's the point of playing a game if they don't let you just kill yourself? You know? Ooh. Lynn's gone to the heights to ask to extend the site. With the boss gone, the wind's gone out of your sails when it comes to digging. It's not such a bad thing. Lifting boxes, crates, and barrels is my area of expertise. But shifting their old stones, at the slightest pitch and roll, everyone's knees start quaking. Anyway, I was just getting used to the idea of working with archaeologists. Making myself useful again, and already the work's dried up. I doubt it'll start up again. I don't see how we can move forward. How about you? How are things in low tide? Is Dee, you idiot, still refusing to go to school? My love, I'm so happy to hear from you. We miss you so much, Dee says. I'm homeschooling her and I'm very much out of my depth. You remember the names of all the regions of the tower? I don't even remember learning that. I gave Dee a homework assignment about the old altar to keep her busy for a while. She's supposed to copy the design. I ended up going with her. It had been ages since I'd last ventured behind the village. I'd forgotten how dark it is. But you know Dee, she's gutsy, and she's enjoying diving into the past, just like you. Speaking of which, have your archaeologists finally found out how tides work? They've been digging for a while now. Get it? Do you know you'll be able to come back up here? I think once I reach the hour mark, I might hop into do I want to? I don't know. I'm kind of enjoying chilling. It's like I might hop into solo open calls, but we'll see. Oh. Wait, whoa. Generate echo. Oh. Alright, so that's going to be impossible on my dance pad for the current moment. Whoa, why did you miss? Which reminder, if we reach $100, which we're currently at $25 now, if we reach $100 donated during this stream, this game, I will play the game on a finger-sized dance pad. And it will turn from chill and cool to moderate suffering and be very funny to watch. Ooh, what a cool landscape. Oh man. Now every single time I see the flower, every time I see a flower, that means that I need to use the echo. Ugh, wrong button. What is that about? Oh, cool. Cool. You know, it's kind of neat that, like, you know, this means there was a whole world where other people have climbed through this. Ooh. What's that? Oh, that's just the elemental reaction? I can play with it! Hell yeah. Okay, I play with it with the left of D-pad. The left on D-pad as I play with it. Up on D-pad creates this explosion. And right on D-pad helps me find secrets and my next objective. Oh. Is there nothing to do here? I mean, this certainly, you know, looks like it's hinting at something. Like at the next tower, there's like a hole or something. What is the area down below for? Oh, that's just one of the rungs. It doesn't actually go anywhere. I'm assuming it wants me to double jump here. Yeah. Ooh, oh. The fucking scale, bro. Look at that. Holy. It's cool looking down and seeing all the landmarks I found before. And I have not climbed that far, let me tell you, bro. I have not climbed that far by comparison. That's crazy. Alrighty. Why is there... What does this mean? Got it. So I'm gonna generate an echo here? Where? To what? Oh! Another rock to put a thing, or another thing to put a rock on. Oof, the sense about that is not. Yeah, Ovi, this game's really, really solid. Do you have any idea how far you ended up getting? I'd assume you surely got further than I currently am. Because you streamed it for a... I know you only did like one stream, but it was like a good bit of time. Am I supposed to... Yes. Not by much. Too busy exploring. Super valid. I think Ovi did the demo? No, Ovi did the actual game. I know that for a fact. Bro, get up there. Yeah. Can I go to that? Oh, you can't grab that. I don't know why it doesn't let me grab that. That's surprising. Ugh! I also can't jump over that thing, apparently. Bro, grab it. Grab it. There you go, that's the one. Yikes. Let's drop a pylon. Oh, do the pylons like reduce my max stamina or something? What am I trying to do here? Guess I'm just going across. Paid the feet tax? Yo! Thank you very much. I will check that and like whatever messages in a second. Alright, let's take a look, see what we got. We got $20 from Truckcoon. Thank you very much for paying the feet tax. That's actually crazy because I think I said it was only $5 for the feet tax, so who are the other feet you're paying for? Thank you very much. That puts us at 55 away from making the game far more upsetting. Okay, so I guess it might actually be some amount of open world, judging by the fact that like it's got the objectives outlined like that. I don't know. Can I go down here? Or what is the purpose of that? Ah, paid for the others. Super valid. Super valid. Alright, Ovi. Next time you're on stream, when we do the nighttime announcements, you know what you gotta do. Kuma too. I'm sure there's a use for that. Unless there isn't. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Cool. But it did say there's an objective, like, literally right here, so... like, right there. I can go to the right, or to the left. I'm in bed and cannot hear. Ah, unfortunate. Huh. This is gonna be another conch shell for me to understand the world and experience it. Tea. Oh, that like ethereal kind of sound. So what did the water of this world work like then? Because if they had... Because if they had the area where they had the diving board, that means the water had to have been all the way at the top and like slowly come down, which means the civilization started at the very, very top. And then over time, they just like kept going further and further down towards where the water was, or maybe it was just expanding the areas where they lived. That's kind of interesting. That's kind of cool. So I wonder if it's gonna get like more and more like fleshed out and more intricate as we go higher and higher, and reach like older civilizations. Cool. What is this for? Ah, that's a checkpoint to go up from down there. That makes me wonder, because I feel like there has to be a reason to go down then, because it can't just be like if you fall, right? Getting so invested in the world, it's literally so cool to think about it all so slowly. Yeah, no, this game has fantastic world building. And it's just a good fucking game. I mean, like, I can't say that because I haven't played that much of it, but it's like, it's a game that had an exceptional demo and made me immediately interested in seeing more of it. So. And it's rare that a game has like a demo that I resonate with that much. But this is from a team who clearly knows what they're doing. I feel like... Is there an area to run to the side over here, perhaps? Yeah, for $55 more, you will make me suffer. I will play the game on a finger-sized dance pad. Hey, do people want to like see it to to understand what I'm talking about? That way we can like properly illustrate. You know what? Let's do that. Let me show what's going on. Because maybe people would be more interested if they saw what we were working with. Spiky plant, no peace on wild. I'm just awesome. What can I say? I'm just literally awesome. Alright. So right down here, on the floor right there, that is what it looks like. It is this big. The arrows light up when you press them. And for context, I have it set to like up, down, left, right for movement. This, the triangle, is left hand. This is right hand. This is jump. This I don't remember what I set it for. And These have other things too, which means in order to play it, I have to like hold, like the climb button as well as up, and then I need to switch to the other hand and go back and forth like this. But if I change directions, then I have to do like something like that. So this is what I'm talking about. It's like full on playing Twister. So for just $55 more, you can make me have to play the game with that. And it may or may not even be possible, but we'll try. What if you flip it and use your thumb for climbing up? I mean, I could. There are a lot of things I could do. I feel like there's not a good option. Ever seen a DDR pad like that? I know, it's awesome, isn't it? I got it as a joke gift from one of my friends. I got it as a joke gift from one of my friends who's actually extremely good at playing games on a dance pad, like an actual dance pad. Because we were like talking about something like that at some point, and he thought it would be funny to send one to me. And at one point in time, he... Damn, this is hard. What am I trying to say? At one point in time, he was like away from his house for like a week or two. And I took over his stream and did a speedrun of Mario 64 on this thing when I had never tried to do Mario 64 16 star before, even on like a regular controller. Why did you let go? So I was trying to do it with that thing. Thank you. Now don't let go again. Perfect. Yeah. So I did a Mario 64 16 star speedrun on this controller. And I first tried cannonless. It was hilarious. I didn't even know how to do cannonless normally because I'd never tried to do it before. And I was watching his stream, following his route, like his current PB at the time, and just tried to copy his movements to the best of my ability for cannonless. And I managed to do it first try. What this? What? Elevator? Wee. Need a new controller at some point. I want to switch to, not switch to, a Pro Controller 2. Switch Pro Controller 2. I don't know how to say this properly. It's that. Because the Pro Controller is my current favorite controller, and from what I have heard, the Pro 2 is literally just better. Switch to Pro Controller. Thank you. I was like, it's the second controller, so is it like called the Controller 2? But I was like, I couldn't remember. Yeah, I want it. Auntie Ida, you have to talk to them. I want to go on an expedition to the desert too. Everyone always says I'm too young. I don't care. Nil's going, and he's only a bit bigger than me. Plus he's mean. I have to stay at the port gathering stinky old seaweed and doing my homework. I bet cleaning the canals with you would be more fun. I want to see what else is out there, but my parents never want to let me leave the village. Can you talk to them, please? You can tell a kid wrote it because there's a lot of like single sentences and no like conjunctions. I mean, not just the fact that they say like my brother and I don't want to go out, but it's like the way that they write it, and I love that. As long as it's comfy to hold while playing. There are a lot of good controllers out there, but yeah, Pro controller at the moment is easily my favorite. GameCube controller. I think that is probably the most beloved controller of all time. Probably. I don't know many people who dislike it. Lacquers. Let's see how many people sell GameCube to USB adapters. Yeah, there are a good amount of those. I mean, this Dancepad thing, hold on, 1 second. Haha, OD, believe me, sweetie, you wouldn't have much fun scraping the pipes of the Great Basin, that's for sure. You won't like what I'm about to say, but be patient. You have plenty of time to grow up. We'll be sailing off to the plains soon enough. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, though, but we have no choice but to go with your parents. So best not to quarrel with them in the meantime. I don't fancy crossing the plain with the 3 scowling faces, your favorite auntie. Do you people say... Oh! You prefer to say auntie or auntie? Or aunt or aunt, I guess. I've always been an auntie sayer because I think saying aunt when there's a U is like really fucking dumb. Even if it like, you know, sounds a little better, I guess. Yeah. So look at this. So this controller, right? This is actually made for the PS1. Or PS2, I don't know, one of those. So I have a PS2 to USB adapter that I bought a long time ago. And that's what I use to play this on my computer. Because it doesn't just go straight into the computer. I had to adapt it from PlayStation. Which means I could actually use this on like a PS2 and play proper DDR with it if I wanted to. Give $55. Hey, do you like charity? Hey, do you hate cancer? This is a part of a charity stream done to fight against cancer for the American Cancer Society. When we reach $100 in this stream donated, then I will be playing the game on that piece of shit. So if you are interested, then we are only $55 away. And we've got 40 minutes before we are done with Jusant. So if you want it, you're thinking about it, now's the time. What are you doing? Oh, it does reach up there. Cool. Ooh. Game's kind of laggy. Is it? Am I dropping frames? Huh. I'm not dropping any frames. Whoa! Oh yeah, I see the lag. What the hell? Oh yeah, I see it too. No, I see it. My whole model's dying. The stream itself, or the game is like running fine, but my model is laggy. What's that about? Huh? What's that about? Let's try ultra performance. Okay. You have eye tracking plugin? I sure do. I have an eye tracker. I'm not using that for this, but I do have an eye tracker. And yeah, Ovi, that's why I was like, whoa, holy. Because I suddenly saw number go up. 37.15 now, which means we got $55 from Anonymous. Alrighty. Anonymous, thank you for putting us over the edge. I don't know why it's still like kind of lagging. I mean, this game was, I mentioned it at the start of the stream, but this game was like obliterating my computer for some reason in a way that I couldn't understand. Yeah. I don't know why. Alright, well. Thank you very much. Let's unplug this shitty controller and go use the good one. And as promised, we get a cam showing what I'm doing the whole time, so you get to experience it. Alrighty. Should be pretty quick to set up because I already set it up earlier. I'm literally using 2 phones for this, for the record. Let's try a little further that way. Good? Is that good? Did I turn on a light? Do people want a light, or does that get the point across? Yeah, see, they light up. And open up Joyta key. And Dancepad. Alright, so let's make sure this all works. There we go. As mentioned, I cannot actually control the camera at all. And even though the game does have what it calls automatic camera, will I be able to play like this? To some degree, yes. To some degree, yes. And you'll get to see exactly what degree that is. But I do need to add echo because that is important. More important than object interaction. So, echo. Wait, what was it? Huh. Did I have it set for... Oh, it was probably rest. Probably had it on rest. Okay, so... Echo is G. What the fuck is G? Is it this one? Yeah, okay, there we go. Alright. Alrighty. Let's try this out. I will need to use my mouse for the camera every so often. But I'm not going to use it for anything other than camera. Oh, I'm stuck. What is the... I don't actually know what button this is. Oh, it's left shift, of course. This octave, we are celebrating the safe return of Expedition 34 to the port. The expedition was led by Corey, who once again braved a horizontal world. We are proud to welcome these children of low tide who are returning with a priceless treasure back among... The members of Expedition 34 are descendants of the celebrated Hor. Iga and Ime, who were the first to venture out onto the Great Plains in search of the Lost Ocean, walked further than ever before and were finally able to find a new spring after numerous failed expeditions. A fresh start for many villages who have been waiting for turns since the furnaces and fumarolia oases hit their population limits. A welcome reception will be held next sleep. The collection of former expeditions has made its best seaweed pie. Bring your own beverages. I don't have a back button. All right. I want to find a climbing area so you all can... What are you? Ah, more reading. Alright, I don't want to... As much as I'd like to read... How do you guys feel about the reading? Should I keep reading, or should we just, like, go look for some climbing stuff so we really get into this? Do people want to hear the lore? If no one cares, then I'm fine just climbing, you know? Brella Gazette, issue 43, 9 octaves, and 1/3 after the Jusant editorial. In this issue, we'll be taking a look at the creatures that gave this near-cyclical publication its name, Borellus. While they've come up before in our issue on endangered tunnel wildlife and on our special edition Inhabitants of the Great Reservoir, we've never dedicated an entire season to them. It's high time we rectified that. Vote speedrun? I bet. The first person to say it is the one who determines everything. Did you see that? I accidentally made the camera turn. Okay, so it's got to be in this area because both of these elevators lead the same way. Anything else over here? Oh, a canister. I'm just gonna like take the text because I can always like read it later. Because you like unlock the letters. Alright, here we go. Now. How does this work? Where am I going? So what's the echo button? That's the echo button. Oh, that's actually kind of fucked. I should swap echo and rest. I'm gonna swap echo and rest because that's actually gonna be a problem. Echo is this. Rest is this. Because rest is far less important to do quickly. How do I get up there? Can I just... Wait. Oh, there's like a grabby thing. I don't know if I can get that. I need camera. Oh, that's too far. Where am I going? Am I going up there? Can I go up there? It's like it looks like I'm supposed to go there. I don't see a way to go there at the moment. Huh. I'm a little lost, actually. Unless these are things I can grab. No. Alrighty, I'm gonna assume that I need to go up over here, and then that'll let me, like, go into that other thing. So I get up here from this away. So where the hell am I going? Oh no, right when I have the pad, I can't figure out how to get around. This is so sad. Ladder! We did it, everyone. Hog champs all around. Although we found another wacko room. Oh. Oh, wait. How do I... Oh. A? What is A? A... Do I have an A? I don't have an A. Neat. Neato. I don't know what that did, but I like it. Oh! Am I waiting? Nice. Okay. Alrighty, so now, bats that fly out. If this game were anything like that, I would be very upset. Thankfully, this is not getting over it. It actually values the player's time. Move on a ledge. Move on a ledge. Hey, there we go. So I did have A. I thought I did. I guess I just did it wrong. Maybe I pressed forward instead of left. Let's see what this is before we take the elevator up. Oh, rock thing! Oh my god. The worst part is definitely just not being able to turn the camera. I tried really hard to get a way that I could turn the camera, but... Whoops. For some reason I thought that was different from the one that I already used. I tried really hard, but for some reason, Joy-to-Key only lets you set mouse inputs on analog sticks. I don't know why. Oh! There we go. You know, the summer camp logo is kind of in the way. I'm gonna move the camera a little to the side. Oh. That should be better. Is that better? It's probably better. Alrighty. Pretty. I wish I could look at it, but I don't have that luxury. We're shimmying! I can't see. Why does the auto cam not... Oh, what was up and down? I think it's L1 and L2? Yeah. More. Anyone feel claustrophobic when you have to like crawl through tight areas like that in games? I know some people really don't like that. Oh. Echo. Let's go. That's not the right way. Gotta go back. Yeah, the music's really nice. Good atmosphere. And then I can echo because I don't have to reach in that. Whoa! I grabbed it as it was moving. Let's fucking go. That was kind of sick. Down, grab. Oh! I almost fell. No, I know I can place a secondary one, but I feel like that's cheating, you know? Give people what they asked for. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna place one, because I don't actually immediately see where to go. Ah, just right there. So, can I, like, double jump? Fuck. Can I... Oh, right, I have to grab. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. I need to do up, right, and up and right, double jump. Or maybe just up, right, and jump, and then I have to switch to grab quickly. Oh, wait, is there something? Wait, there's actual rocks I can grab here. Never mind. Okay, that did not look like those were grabbable. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. I just didn't think those were grabbable rocks. Thank you again, everyone who donated. I hope this is what you hoped it would be. Is this stupid enough? Oh. No. It let go of the button. I was holding it though. It's okay, everything's yellow paint. It's all yellow paint. It's just like a different shade of yellow paint. See, like beige, when you think about it, beige is like yellow paint. Like all those rocks that are like kind of white beige looking, that's yellow paint. It's like different flavors, you know? Different distros. Oh god, my brain is breaking. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. My brain is just, oh, this is tough. Mentally. Adjustable layers of green and red paint. Yeah, exactly. More lore? More lore? Oh, roasting marshmallows that are made of metal and on a spindle. I don't know what it does, but it looks cool. Looks like it's for farming of some kind. Some irrigation. Oh, how do I go back? Save me. That's a water wheel. You know, that would make sense. But it's the fact that there's also like these things right here that like hit down on the top, like it's a water, is it like a musical instrument or something? Or like what is the point of making them hit these on the top and make that sound? And also, if the cans are like this, then that means the water is only coming from one single place up above. So that's the stuff that I'm like questioning. It could be anything. It could even be a water wheel. But I don't like making assumptions. Lore? Speedrun. A pinball machine? Has my stream been laggy at all, or is it like better since I switched the DLSS stuff? Double tap R to climb rope more quickly? Cool. What the fuck is R? Oh. Oh shit. Had no issue? Hell yeah. Oh my god, did you see that? I fucked that jump up. Holy. I just skipped the entire rock part. I'm, yeah, not totally worse for me. You know, I'm not sure how to interpret that, but I'm really glad that it's not totally worse. Sorry, I'm gonna guess you're falling asleep at the moment, perhaps. Oh. Oh, I'm so fucking good. Ovi is probably like half asleep with everything she's typing and thinks it's more coherent than it's actually coming out, which is fine. I don't blame her. She has had a busy day. Oh man, this is like actually really fun. Since I got like a control scheme that works, I like spent a good while during a different segment of summer camp just trying to get a control scheme that was like even possible. How do I rest? There we go. To me the lag is worse. Really? Huh. Interesting. That's bizarre. Wait, what did it just grab onto? What did you... What's over here that you're grabbing? Oh, never mind. Yeah, if it's fine for everyone else, then I guess it's just your phone, but... That's good to know that it's lagging for you. At least I have some understanding. Looks fine on my end? Okay, cool. I'm glad it's not for everyone, then. Sorry that yours is having issues. I mean, mobile has been, like... Mobile was good for so long, then they remade the entire interface, and then it got, like, worse immediately, and then they were, like, trying to get it back to a point where it's, like, usable. But they, like, never really brought it back to whatever it was before. So it's, like, always been worse since then. Another thing to put my thing on. That was a really big one to put on there. Huh. We've always had that horrible, like, 15-second delay. Yes and no. There was, there's a setting that you can do when you watch a stream that says use reduced delay, and it makes it not delayed like that. But by default, yeah, it has that horrible delay. Otherwise, no. You can turn it off. Oh yeah, the overhauled stream manager blows, dude. Ooh, the rocks are orange in this area. Where are the red rocks? It's like I'm really in Colorado. Chapter 3? Yeah, Solstice. Tab, your companion will be able to see the next objectives as well as... Okay, well... I'm really curious what it means by collectibles. Because all I'm seeing is that, unless I have to be like in a room with a collectible for that to happen. I don't have a second monitor right now. Unfortunate. Oh, that goes down. Before I go there, what is up here? What is up, dog? Yeah, the mobile latency thing is like kind of hidden, and a lot of people don't actually know about it. But yeah, there is a way to fix the latency on mobile. Holy! They don't even like try. It just works for them. And like look, they can't even see shit with these glasses they got. It's like a cool guys don't look at explosions kind of thing. Alrighty. Whee! Yippee! Fortnite und Cola! I'm on PC and it's fine. Sick! Well, thank you for confirming. It was definitely laggy before though, and I can still see my model jittering every so often. This game seems to just kind of destroy my computer a little bit. I love 4K. Ovi, I'm glad you love 4K. You're watching a 1080p stream compressed through Twitch into like having artifacts and shit on a 4K monitor. That's not actually don't fucking tell me to shut up, damn. God, can you see every single time my brain short circuits as I'm trying to think of what I'm supposed to press every once in a while? Oh, I'm glad I came over here. That's awesome. Really, is crotch cam getting me out of here? What is this? Should I play like this instead, where it's like out of the scene, so you like just have crotch cam? Just DM Ovi the specifics of how that makes it look worse. Perfect, thank you. Hi, chicken. Ooh, pretty. I'm gonna drop some more quickly when the sun's out. Man, I really appreciate the way that they're just like... They're just adding really simple mechanics that adjust the formula in like not significant ways. Am I going up? Where am I going? Because, like, I'm trying to go to the right, but it's like, I don't have... It's not grabbing anything. Do I have to go down first? Okay, I have to go over here first, I guess. There we go. Let's go, I like boys. Based. Very interesting controller. Yeah. I think this is actually what this game was intended to be played on, so... Roots wilt in the sun and disappear after... Oh no. Timing. This is not gonna go well. Oh, fuck. Huh. Alright. Sure. Timing it is. Can we reverse keybinds to make it harder? You know, I'll say for $50 more, I can reverse the keybinds. But that certainly isn't what I'm letting go cheap, because goddamn. Where am I? Oh, I'm going up. My bad. Can I jump that? That looks so high. There we go. Oh god, rest. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. You can like see the difficulty ramping up. It stops being just like, you know, go straight up and just like hold up the whole time. Oh. And now you actually have to worry about like stamina and resting and stuff. It just adds a little bit of multitasking. It's so that's what it realistically adds. It doesn't make it like harder or anything. It just adds some multitasking. Telling your character what I have to tell myself every time I play Ultra Kill. I'm not sure I know what that means. What am I telling them? I don't even remember. Jumpies! Ah, shit. Whoa. I make my own route, bro. Oh, I'm so cool, minus that part where I didn't do that. Don't worry. Can I do this? Oh, I'm just awesome. Ignore the fact that that was not even remotely intended and complete luck. I am just so fucking good. There's gotta be some reading, something over here. Yeah. We did it! I'm really happy for you. Oh. Is moving really the solution? I'd assume that's related to the water, rescinding. That's not the right word, but I can't think of the word, so don't worry about it. Fuck. How do I... Shit. Oh, wait. Okay. Make it fast, make it fast. Figure it out. No. Oh my god. Oh god. This is gonna be my final test, bro. Okay. I actually got that. Holy shit, I actually did that. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna place a thing because I'm scared, frankly. Am I... Huh? Is that a thing I can climb? Or like... I gotta... Hold on, I gotta switch hands so I can look around with the mouse. Okay, I'm swinging to the side, so I need to place a pylon here. Okay. Shit. I think I'm supposed to go up, or I mean down, but... Am I supposed to go down? Yes. Because I don't... Oh, I am supposed to go up. This is like a backwards checkpoint. Alright, well. That's fine with me. No. Drop. Perfect. Oh, thank you. God damn, that was scary. Do I have enough time for like one more obstacle? It's 12:57, I probably don't. Should we try? Do we try? Do we do one more? Fuck it, let's try one more. Let's see if I can do this. Because it's like time for the next person, but it's like almost time. Ugh. I don't think it's gonna work out. Holy shit. Alright, we're good. We're good. Just go up fast, go up fast. Then switch to diagonal. Refresh it. Refresh it! Refresh it! What do you mean? Why didn't it refresh? Fuck. Okay. One more try. One more try. Okay, so it doesn't refresh when you do the thing again, which is good to know. I need to do it from here, so I have maximum amount of time. And I have to go fast. And how do I even get to that? Oh, there's rocks here I can grab? Can I grab these? Or am I jumping? What? I don't understand. Oh, I can grab them, it just wasn't letting me. Fuck. Hold C to wind in the rope and regain stamina. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Fuck. I don't think I can't figure this out. Oh god, my brain. Alright. We're gonna have to call it there, unfortunately. Because it is 1, which means the next streamer is live, and I don't want to be late to that because I would feel bad. We're gonna keep the raid train going because we are doing summer camp. And as before, we are keeping the train going. So, if you enjoyed this stream, thank you very much for being here. I had a lot of fun. Wait. Roopdoop literally isn't live yet. Wait. Is he going live? Roopdoop is not live yet. Oh, now he is. He just went live. 15 seconds. Alright, there we go. Alright. Well, I appreciate you all for being here. It was fun. I had a good time. Thank you everyone for getting me to the 100 so we could do this stupid incentive that I thought of and finally use this, that I've had sitting around for a while and haven't actually used. If you enjoyed, drop a follow. Thank you anyone who did follow. So continuing on in the schedule, we've got the camp cooking, followed by Pahi doing fishing, and then Celeste with Rise, and Dungeons and Dragons after that. It's got a lot of stuff going on. I appreciate you all. And be sure to keep the train going and keep donating and everything. Send the love over to Roopdoop. Roopdoop is great. We like Roopdoop. And they are doing a cooking stream with recipes chosen by Ovi. And Ovi will be in the call with them the whole time. So I'm definitely going to be watching that because I think it's going to be super entertaining. Yep. With that, rating Roop. Yeah. I got nothing else to say. I had a lot of fun. I hope you also had fun. and keep supporting the fight against cancer. And go watch some cooking while I go eat some food. Frick Cancer Raid. You know what? Go for it. Frick Cancer Raid it is. We'll keep that train going. Alrighty. Bye everyone. Thank you, thank you. And you will see me again at some other point. I will let you know in my Discord whenever I am doing stuff. And by that I mean I might join for Celeste if I'm feeling frisky. Bye!